what a joy it was to remember anything about being at 421 B Street. I have one memory of the house over by the cemetery, and that's it. I remember running out to kiss Sister Bennett, and I must have been about 2 years old. I can remember that and nothing else. There's nothing else about the house by the cemetery, 6th Ave.
What did you learn about the cemetery? What was the cemetery a scary place for you guys?
No, it was a playground. I was talking to Nancy once, and she said, "Ben, you got gypped. You didn't get that cemetery. It was the neatest, playground." She loved it. They all loved it. It was a huge, huge playground for them. So, yeah, never scary.
Okay, what would you say is your first or most fun memory at B Street?
Oh, wow. I can remember sitting maybe in a high chair, maybe not, and Eric needing to go somewhere, and him waiting on me, and Mom said, "Just a minute." And Mom said, "No, just a second." And Eric says, "Okay, it's been a second, hurry." I was very young, probably younger than 4, so Eric was, 6 maybe, long time ago.
Okay, I'm just going off of what I've heard. What about the LDS hospital or something there? There was a pipe that would go down in the ground.
Oh, yes, the corner of 9th Avenue and B Street. They were digging a well, and it must have gone down good 200 feet. And you could drop rocks down it, and it had a diameter of maybe 15, 20 inches. You drop rocks down this well that had a steel wall all the way down, and when the rocks hit whatever was at the bottom, it made the most satisfying, unusual, ringing, clanging noise that reverberated in the most unusual way I've ever heard. It was a lot of fun. Eric and I, we went up there and threw rocks down the well.
How old is your oldest sibling that maybe moved out, or did you get to know him very well when you were a kid?
Nancy left first. Yeah, I knew Nancy well. Nancy was good to us. I can remember actually not a whole lot of interaction with her. She was enough older that I didn't see her enough, but I know that she took Eric. I have memory of hearing about this. She took Eric over to the Capitol building all by himself and showed him around, and I remember hearing about it and thinking, even as a kid, that was nice. I liked it.
That's cool. So what was the difference between you and Nancy?
I think she was 16 when I was born, so 16 years, yeah.
So when you got older and your siblings had kids, what was that interaction like?
It was always wonderful. I remember, I think I was about 8 when Catherine was born, and instantly I was Uncle Benny, and there was a musical group. Who were they? Was it the Letterman? Sang a folks tune about Uncle Benny had one too many, but he had himself a ball, and Uncle Benny's getting drunk. I didn't really understand what that meant when I was 8 years old, but I was now Uncle Benny. And I would sometimes sing that song. Uncle Benny had one too many, but he had himself a ball.
Awesome. Anything else you want to share before we let you go?
It was just wonderful. Growing up at B Street I am exceedingly blessed, as I know that my siblings will agree to this, that our parents loved the Lord. They taught us to love Him, to pay tithing, to go to church, to be regular, just be steadfast in the gospel. That's what I got from my parents, and my siblings were all good to me. They were angelic to me. They're I'm sure, annoying, goofy little brother, but they were so good to me. I love them all, and they definitely helped define who I am and define my life. Thank you.